Hey everybody, thanks for being here. This week we're fishing out of Mardon Resort at Potholes Reservoir for walleye. Now, if you want to learn how to catch more fish, stay tuned. I'm Justin Wolf, and this is Angler West Television. We're launching out of Mardon Resort at Potholes Reservoir in central Washington on the east side of the Cascades. Today we're walleye fishing with local guide Shelby Ross.
All right, so it's the end of June. We're here on beautiful Potholes Reservoir. The water level is dropping rapidly. The fish are transitioning out of the creek channels where they had spawned and moving into the weeds, and every day is kind of a different bite with wind on some days and a good bite. If it's dead calm and sunny, it's a tough bite with our relatively clear water, and we got a nice breeze today, and we should be able to go get them. So we're in the Crab Creek channel, and these fish have spawned this spring in April, early May. They're done spawning. Now they're just hunting for food. Our water level's dropping rapidly. These fish have spawned up the channel here, and as the water level drops, they're sliding towards deeper water, and so every day we're kind of learning again where they're at as they slide toward the main lake. It's 8 foot deep here right now. Seems like their comfort level is about 6 foot. If they've got 6 foot of water and food, they're perfectly happy. As that water level continues to drop, they'll continue to slide back toward the main lake, and fall they'll be right out in the main lake. The Mack's Lure Super Death with a lemon lime UV blade, and I don't know, the UV blades have become the mainstay in my tackle deal, and we've got 500 colors to choose from, and these new ones have become the thing that I've been using. So we'll give her a whirl here and see if they are liking the lemon lime this morning.
That high UV, does that, what do you think that does? Just better visibility in the stained water, or?
What it does is catch more fish.
That's the key.
So when the UV burst first came out, Johnny Kendall says, I don't even know why you guys make any of the other colors, because this is the one that catches all the fish.
UV glow burst is tough to beat.
Yeah, we've got the Smile Blade Super Death right out of the package, shorten the leader to about 3.5, 4 foot. The clearer the water, the longer the leader. The rockier the area we're fishing, the shorter the leader. And I've fished them in really rocky areas as short as 12 inches. Caught fish just fine. Again, the clearer the water, the longer the leader. And we're going to run about 1.2 to 1.4 miles an hour has been the sweet spot, and that action, that twisting action, is the key. We'll shorten the worm up a little bit here to change the action. You can bend the blade as well. See how she looks. There we go. The fish are feeding on anything they can catch. We're transitioning from when their main diet is insects to more bait fish. We're starting all of the fish, all the different species of fish have spawned in the lake, and so there's more and more bait fish available to them, and they'll transition away from those bugs that they've been eating all spring because it was their only available food, to more bait fish. So Potholes has lots of different species of fish in it. Walleye, of course, largemouth and smallmouth bass, perch, crappie, bluegill, trout, carp, bullhead, channel cat. I think what I'm missing. Burbot. That's all I can think of off the top of my head. I'm sure I'm missing something. We're gonna make one pass here, and if we're not connected, we're leaving, because it's a tough bite for the walleye. So we're gonna make one pass here. It's where we caught them yesterday. And if we don't connect, we're going to slide out to deeper water where it's not so critical to have that ripple. But the wind really helps our bite in this shallow water.
Welcome back to Potholes Reservoir. I'm Justin Wolf. It's beautiful and calm, but not ideal for walleye fishing, which is forcing us to scale down our presentations.
That's a small 0.8 Smile Blade in UV burst, glow burst. So that twist that the Slow Death or Super Death hook creates just drives the walleye wild, and it just has accounted for tons and tons of our fish for the last 10 years. And it's pretty rare that I'm fishing a 2-hook rig anymore. Most of the time, just reeling down on the fish when you're getting bit, when they've loaded that rod tip, as soon as they start biting, you can't grab that rod and just pull. You let them eat it long enough to load that rod tip and just start reeling. The reels are high-speed reels, 7-to-1 retrieve, and it does a really good job setting the hook instead of, you see people all the time bassmaster them and just pull that hook right out of the fish, and this is what happens. I buy the biggest night crawlers I can find, and getting the jumbo crawlers sometimes is a challenge. Just seems like I have more action with the bigger crawlers, and I have better spin. Fish on, fish on. On that UV lemon lime. Oh, your net.
Nice little walleye there.
It's a small eye. Be next year's fish.
That didn't take long. Didn't even finish the first pass and came up and nibbled on that.
So we have a 12-inch minimum on our walleye here at Potholes Reservoir, and one fish over 22 inches and an 8-fish limit. This guy might be 12 inches. There's not really enough meat on there to fillet a 12-inch fish, so I don't even think we need to measure and find out. We're going to get some better fish anyway, so we're going to let him go to
Bite a
grow.
smile blade another day.
He'll be ready next year for action. You're getting bit right there. Fish on. Reel, reel, reel. You get him? Oh, kidding me. So walleye below us. The shallower the water, the fewer fish we mark. And watching them on camera, what they'll do is they'll just slide from under the boat. They don't freak out, they'll just slide. And what tends to happen is you have more action on the rods out the side than you do out the back because of that slide. The more wind we have, the less of that sliding action or pushing the fish away from the boat happens. So on Potholes Reservoir is a 2-rod lake with a 2-rod endorsement. You can fish 2 pulls per person, and the best thing about that is you can experiment with anything you can think of. You got additional bait in the water, it tends to lead to more fish. And some people are not a big fan of the 2-rod deal, so it's hard to fish 2 of them effectively. And I really like to be able to experiment with 1 extra rod out the back of the boat. And a lot of times you'll wander into something that you didn't quite have the confidence in, and it turned out to be the best setup of the day.
A limit is a limit, whether you catch it on 2 rods or 1 rod, so you still catch the same total fish. But like you say, it lets you play with a lot more things.
I think we need to spin around back to those fish. I think we're driving away from the fish, which has been, this has been the ghost town for the last couple days. This and the next stretch were the spot. But I think we need to turn back around, and we had pretty good action there in that one stretch just around the corner here. A nice fish on here on the UV glow burst. Little tiny blade, 0.08, really big fish.
You don't want me to net that for you?
Unless you want to reel it in. Nice fish. Get you in front of me. Ready?
I hit those rods there, and I was afraid I was going to break the rod for a second. I backed up. There we go. That's a nice fish.
We're with Shelby Ross and Bob Schmidt on Potholes Reservoir, where despite the calm conditions, the smile blades and super slow death hooks are producing quality walleye.
Nice Potholes walleye, probably 23 inch. It's a keeper walleye, but these tend to be our breeding females. So we're going to go ahead and get this fish back in the water to make some more for next year.
Nice fish.
There you go, girl. And off she goes. So this Super Death hook is a just bigger version of the original Slow Death, and just a little more meat to the hook, and with a jumbo crawler, just creates that spinning action. And real small blade in front of it today. The little presentation seemed to do the trick for that one. We'll see if it keeps producing.
Yeah, as Shelby was saying, the size of the blade can make a big difference on your profile of your bait. We go from an 0.8 all the way up to 2.8 for different species of fish, and trying to match the bait size. And then with the hooks, like you were saying, we have the Slow Death hook, which is a finer wire that'll spin real well. And then we have also the Super Slow Death hook with the Smile blade. That's a heavier wire and a bigger bend to help spin that worm even easier. I was looking at this stained water, and I always felt like this UV copper did really well when I've tried them in the stained water. So I'm going to go ahead and put one of those on. And the nice thing is, on this rod here, Shelby has it tied with a loop on the end, so I'll be able to pop the Smile blade on and off without even having to retie. So the Smile blade right here, you slide it up, you can pop it right over that knot and it comes right off. And then you take this tag that Shelby left on there, slide that tag through the hole in the Smile blade. And that pops right through, and you're re-rigged with a new blade. That allows you to change up colors and sizes real quick, get back out in the water
without having to retie. We got one good fish. Wind's laid down, pretty flat, calm. We're going to slide out to a little deeper water. The fish has been a little more apt to work with us if it's really calm. So we'll go give that a try. If the wind comes back up, we'll move up here shallow and hit them another time. So we slid out a little closer to the main lake, and we're gonna fish a steep ledge right here, and right down the edge of this sand bank. And so Bob's side of the boat a lot of times going to be in 17 to 20 foot. This side of the boat will be in 12. We're marking fish already right here. There's a nice walleye laying on the bottom. Nice walleye coming to the boat. Oh, it's not. It's a bullhead. Those happen once in a while. That's trophy walleye scent or trophy bullhead scent?
I didn't put a scent on that one, so.
Got another fish on here. Hopefully we're out of the bullhead program. Walleye. Nice chunky 19, 20-inch fish. Again on the UV glow burst. It's a frustrating fishing. You're driving over fish after fish after fish, and finally get one to bite. Oh, 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 fish on, fish on. Crappie. Not a bad little slab of crappie. So all of our panfish populations crashed about 20 years ago, and then 6 or 7 years ago we had a drawdown at Banks Lake, and the following year both Moses Lake and Potholes had amazing perch populations. That lasted a couple years. Seems like the walleye have beaten back the perch population, and now the crappie and bluegill have rebounded to where it's not uncommon for guys to catch a 25 fish limit of crappie. We do have a 9-inch minimum on the crappie. I don't know if you want a crappie for dinner or not. We'll measure him and see if he fits. but fabulous eating fish.
There we go. Oh, another bullhead, I think.
We got to get out of here. Yeah, we've gotten into the bullheads pretty thick, and one nice walleye out of here, one crappie, but we're going to go hit another spot that's produced well yesterday for us, so we're going to go give it a try, and hopefully we're going to get out of the bullheads.
Welcome back to Potholes Reservoir. I'm Justin Wolf. We're with Shelby Ross and Bob Schmidt, who have moved to an area near the main lake, which gives us weed beds, rock shelves, and humps to work with, all of which are prime habitat for the lake's many species of fish, including walleye.
Here's one. Ready? Fish on. Not a walleye. Crappie.
Oh, there's a hit. Got one on the Go Fish camera here. See what we got. Hoping for a walleye, but it doesn't quite feel like it. Let's see. Ah, perch. That should look good on the video.
So that's yellow perch. Walleye's favorite forage here at Potholes. And he's just about to eater size, not a whole bunch of meat on him, so it's up to you if you want to keep him or let him go.
Yeah, just go ahead and let him go.
Another fish on. Doesn't really feel like a walleye. Oh. Bass of some sort. Largemouth or smallmouth, can't tell. Nope, little smallmouth bass. Covering all the species today. The walleye not cooperating very well. Or one of every other species in the lake. Get him back in the water. Fish on. No idea what it is. Keep it out of that other rod. It's a decent walleye. Net. And the hook pops out. In the net.
Hook release.
Another 19-inch walleye.
Beautiful.
Nice eater size fish. Oh,
Looks like something might have just picked it up. There it is. Got it. It's got a little weight to it.
ready, lift. Nice walleye. Oh, 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 not ready yet. Now lift.
One of the things about black beads is it kind of downsize your rig. The black kind of disappears, so we kind of are doing a smaller profile with that black bead in there. I asked Shelby what the temperature in the water was, and it was 71. And I asked him if that maintained all the way down. And we decided we would just find out by sending down the fish hawk. The nice thing is you don't need to leave it down there very long at all, and it picks that temperature up. So 71 degrees there on the surface.
What do we got here? Tell if it's a bass or no, it's a walleye. Another nice eater fish.
Shelby just brought in another nice walleye, and we see here it's 71 degrees at the top. We'll see what it is lower down at 5 feet. It's just under. 10 feet 69. So we did 5 and 10 feet.
It's only 10 feet deep.
Is that all it is?
9.4 here.
So it's 2 degrees cooler down 10 feet.
I don't think walleye have an ideal temperature. I think wherever the food are, the walleye are. And they'll move wherever that bait fish is, from 70, 80 foot deep to less than 2 foot at night. Getting picked at. Got him. No idea what it is. This is on the rat. A mouse.
Gotta be a bass.
Walleye.
That's crazy.
On the Spro what?
It's the Spro Rat.
Nice. That is the first for me that I've ever seen. Never seen that before. But he slammed it. So on the screen there, that's a habitat box. There's a habitat project on our reservoir here, Potholes, and there's almost 3,000 of these PVC structures on the lake bed. They're 4 foot by 4 foot by 8 foot PVC boxes wrapped in orange construction fence. And what that does is it gives the little fish structure and something to hide in at low water when all the cover is high and dry. And it is really meant a return to the panfish for our lake. So it's a copy of a project from Lake Havasu, and it's really revived our fishing.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. You know, without the support of the sponsors, there would be no show. So please thank them when you can. Now, get out there and do some great fishing.